Yo, Toe, what it do? It's your boy, Bag, nigga. Ah, Uncle Shay Shay, man. ESPN is finally done with Shannon Sharpe. They have officially fired him from ESPN. But how I look at it, I'm gonna keep it a bean. I don't really think it matters to Shannon Sharpe at all because of Nightcap, because of Club Shay Shay. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sterling Sharpe. He just posted an interview with his brother on Club Shay Shay that I'm gonna dive into. You know what I'm saying? Because Sterling Sharpe was like that before it was a Shannon Sharpe. Sterling was a dog. You know what I'm saying? I knows my history. You know what I'm saying? I know my NFL history. Sterling was a dog until I think he broke his neck or something like that. And but going back to ESPN firing Shannon Sharpe, I was surprised they even took that long. I think this was the straw that broke the camel's back for the simple fact that because of the Michelle, even when the Michelle thing had happened, because of the Michelle thing, when the Michelle thing had happened, I thought that would be enough to we ain't never seen nothing like that on ESPN all my year. Like, it's been some wild stuff when it comes down to people debating or whatever the case may be. Might be some wild, whatever the case, or they said something, you know what I'm saying? But I've never seen, you know what I'm saying, an Instagram live of somebody, you know what I'm saying, clapping some cheeks and like ESPN still rocking with them, bro. That was like when he got past that, I'm like, he bet like now it's performance over it's popularity over performance. It's ratings over performance. It's ratings over integrity. You know what I'm saying? When that happened. Then when the story broke with the OF girl, and then he had to resign. I think him having to, you know what I'm saying, get out in front of it, let you know that it was some truth to it. I'm not saying he actually did it. I'm saying there's some truth to the story the way though he's trying to get out in front of it so it doesn't look that bad. He's trying to explain. Anytime you gotta try to explain yourself before, okay, for example, if a person says I have yada 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 on you, I'm going to release this to the public if you don't such and such, which is basically blackmail. But and you get out in front of it like, okay, they have this and this is what happened, and you're trying to get out in front of whatever they're trying to put out. That means that situation actually did happen. Now she might have been consensual to it, but that situation that she's talking about that's on that video did happen. And but I do think it was smart for him to do that because you don't want them to actually see it. Regardless if we might know about it or, you know what I'm saying, got a picture in our mind about it, you don't want them to actually see it because everything you do after that, if that video would have came out, bro, that really would have been the end of Shannon Sharpe, in my opinion. Just like that video with R. Kelly coming out, like you would, from now on, you would have been looked at like that. With whatever you do, a Club Shay Shay, a Nightcap, you will forever have been looked at like that, and I do not want that for Shannon Sharpe at all. Now, do I have mixed feelings about who he is as a man and the things that he was doing? Of course, bro. What man wouldn't? You dig what I'm saying? Like, she was 19. I read an article the other day or a post that was like Deion Sanders is messing with Karrueche. Karrueche's 37. She's a grown woman. If she want to go mess with a 50-year-old, that's her problem. She's an adult. But when the story of when he met Shawty, she was 19. That's way different. A 50-year-old messing with a 19-year-old compared to a 50-year-old messing with a 30-year-old. It's totally different. I don't care how you try to wrap it around. If you want to switch the roles, if it was a male, if it was a female, if it was a female, if it was a male, it doesn't matter, bro. A 20-year gap on a minor. I don't care if she over 18. She's not even 21. She can't even drink yet. You feel what I'm saying? It's just crazy to me. You feel what I'm saying? And some of these guys that's making these mistakes, bro, like y'all got bread, bro. What else do you want? You got bread, you got fame, you got notoriety. Females, they throw themselves at you. Like, what else do you want, bro? Like, I don't understand. Like, it didn't be like the most stupidest shit ever. It's like you're bored. You're bored. That's what it gotta be. Like you're bored, bruh. Because it's just crazy. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't know if ESPN dropped an official statement, and we'll go ahead and see. And let's see what they did. But like these my overall thoughts on it. My thoughts about Shannon Sharpe, bro. Like I was fucking with Shannon Sharpe when he first was dropping the Club Shay Shays, and he had Waka Flocka on there. He was doing the comedians. He was doing the he started off with Prime and shit like that. Like I was fucking with him when he was FS1 and all that shit, bro. Like for real. But like the more and more he got famous, the more and more we got to know him. The more and more we got to know his personal life, and his personal life spilled over into the fame. And I feel like that's what really like shaped my vision of him. It's kind of like this shit crazy. It's like, do I think he a good man? Yeah, but do I think he got some fucked up ass ways? Yes. I feel like a lot of these athletes and men with power got some fucked up ass ways that we just don't know about, and his came to spill over. You feel what I'm saying? So that's just how I feel, though. I don't know how everybody else. That's just how I feel. Like I'm not letting that pass. Like you, a 19-year-old, 18-year-old, bro. Like you, that's crazy to me, bro. That's predatory, bro. Oh shit. The polarizing ESPN First Take commentator Stephen A. Smith, main antagonist, having honed his on-air debate skills with Skip Bayless and FS1 Undisputed, was also a podcast star and was on the verge of securing a $100 million media deal. ESPN firing him today, as first reported by The Athletic, is probably the final nail in the coffin for a deal like that to materialize anytime soon. To add injury to insult, his podcast, Club Shay Shay and Nightcap, with Chad Ochocinco, are both part of Colin Cowherd's The Volume Network. And in the same report, that deal is done and ends in August, end of August. So he's not. So I don't know if the Volume is going to re-sign them. It's hard to imagine that contract will be picked up either. The lawsuit was dismissed on July 18th. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. In the sports media business, though, has taught us anything, is that personalities that drive ratings are always given second, third, and fourth chances. That's true. That's true. That's true. But I don't know about this one, though. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I don't know. You lost out on $100 million deal, plus your deal with Colin Cowherd is about to be up in August. And who's to say that he's gonna sign you? But it's like, that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. Like I'm the type of person. I'm not saying he's supposed to be down in the dumps forever, bro. Like you gotta be able to get somebody a chance after. But I just don't feel like right now, though. Not like right now. Like it's crazy. So I would look at Colin Cowherd like, I can't really listen to you no more, because it's just like, if you idolize ratings over, you know what I'm saying, integrity of being a man. And not to say that he did it, but you settled in court, so it looked like you did it. You got out in front of that tape before it came out, so it makes you look even more guilty. So there is some truth to it. It's like, bro, you gonna have to do some rebuilding. You gonna have to, bro, because it's not like, oh, I do numbers, so I do numbers, so yeah, you should give me the deal. Like, nah, you feel what I'm saying? I'm just that type of person. I'm not. I don't know. Like the algorithm is kind of crazy, bro. If you in it and it love you, it don't matter what the public think about you, because you're still going to be able to do what you do on YouTube or on these platforms, unless you really get canceled, unless people really be like, we not fucking with you no more. So when they see your shit, they not liking it, they not watching it. That's the only way. But if they still rocking with you and fucking with you, bro, that's just off some internet shit, bro. But it's people in real life that feel a certain type of way about that shit. That's just I'm just speaking the truth. I'm just speaking what's on people's mind and what's on people's hearts, bro. Like, do you deserve? I don't know. I can't say, bro. I'm just being honest. I don't know. Do I think you are probably a good person, a good father, a good brother? You know what I'm saying? Yes, but like the shit that shit that you did, bro, is just kind of like it's creepy, bro. Like it's like then the tape to get out there, like I said, bro. Like I'm telling you, if that tape would have came out, it would have been all she wrote, bro. I'm telling you, bro. That shit would have been all that. He would have been the next R. Kelly, bro. I'm telling you, he would have. Because we would like that vision would have just been like the motherfucker. The Michelle shit. That shit was cute. You know what I'm saying? Had the females like I want to be Michelle. That shit was cute. But you crossing that line and like now it got you crossing that line and having allegations and all this type shit going against you and she claiming the R word like and she was under like that shit is creeped out, bro. That shit is, man. Me personally, rock out with the 2 podcasts. And then when shit blow over, 2 years from now, 3 years from now type shit, see what the fuck happened. But I mean, y'all let me know what y'all feel, man. That shit crazy to me. I can't feel bad at the same. Like it's fucked up. He fucked up that money, but I don't feel bad at the same time for the simple fact that you kind of put yourself in that position, bro. I can see if you was trying to get yourself out of something bad, but you kind of put yourself in something bad. You feel what I'm saying?